This is a result of a snowstorm that hit on last week during Valentine's Day, and it gave me the opportunity while I was off that entire week to catch up on some kitchen projects. I am such a plant mom, so I could not pass up this opportunity to show you my plants. My tulips are coming in so well. My Majesty Palm needs a little bit of help there, but I'm excited as the weather gets warmer. So back to the updates. Okay, so this is for a project for an accent wall in the kitchen, and I'll show you that wall in a few minutes. So my dining room still has a lot of different pots and pans that are in boxes and different things that I need to organize, things that I'm thinking about giving away, donating, or tossing in a trash can. So as I've said before, I don't use my cooktop in my kitchen because it's very old and only like one of the eyes work. So for right now, I have not put any of my pots and pans back in the kitchen. So it's just a lot of like the baking items that are in my kitchen right now. I do still have two doors to hang. These two cabinet doors go over the refrigerator. Okay, so this is the accent wall where I will be doing like a message center with some wallpaper, chalkboard, and then a calendar. This is my little pantry here where I store like my Swifter, my steamer, my trash bags and things like that. And I'm just trying to like play around with the idea of different things that I'm gonna store in that top cabinet there. So the cabinetry there in the pantry is kind of tight. So these are the two doors that I still need to hang. Also, as I'm going through, I'm looking for areas that I want to touch up as I am thinking about like how I'm going to organize the food and then all the dishes and things like that. So the cabinet that's underneath this oven is like one of my favorite cabinets so far. I installed the pull-out organizer there that houses all of my stoneware that are like my casserole dishes and serving platters and pie plates and things like that. I'm also pleased with this railing that I installed right here from IKEA. So I decided to hang up the measuring cups and my teaspoons there, as well as using a command hook to hang up my pot holders, my festive ones for Valentine's Day. As you can see there, I still have that backsplash towel to reinstall. So my cabinetry space here, as you can see, is kind of filled to the brim. And whether I have just like my teas, a little bit of canned food, glasses, or other food storage items that are in these cabinets is kind of overflowing with things. So I really want to go through and sort that stuff out. Now, this is the cooktop. I mainly keep that wood cutting board on top of it just so that I just use it as extra counter space to cut on. What has really saved us with cooking, of course, is the oven that still works. Also, that electric skillet that you saw, as well as the air fryer right here. I also have a crock pot and a rice cooker, and you would be amazed how much stuff that you can actually cook in these items. So I really haven't missed the cooktop. The only thing I would say I really missed it for is like boiling water. However, in the rice cooker, you can also boil water. So this is the cabinet that I am storing the rice cooker in the crock pot, as well as my juicer. As you can see, I have that awkward corner cabinet that has all that dead space, and I don't even want to use the space, so I'm not planning on putting a lot of stuff down there. This is a drawer. I had to really work on this particular drawer. I had to take out one of the rollers underneath because it was causing the drawer to jam a lot. It still sticks a little bit. We sanded it down, but it's a lot better than where it was before. So this is the open face shelf that I bought from IKEA, and this is how I decided to store some different things there. So of course I put the water bottles because that was something that did not really have a home. And then I was deciding, okay, do I want to put like some breakfast bars, some oatmeal, like what's going to be put there? I also have purchased some things, as always, from Marshall's. And those wire baskets came off of this little frame there. So I decided to put the wire baskets on that open face shelf, and I put some lemons in one, and then the other one has nothing in it. So I'm still, like I said, just toying around with the idea of how I will eventually organize the space. So this particular table here, it was like one of my tables that I use when I would host parties and things like that. So eventually I just relegated it to the beverage center table. And so underneath the table, I have a lot of things that I took from underneath my cabinet and out of my pantry. So there's newspapers, there's paper bags, there's like cleaning products and my tools that are underneath that table. What I would like to see in this particular area is a beverage center with some sort of countertop table. But as you see, I have this heating unit that runs along that wall, which makes it a little difficult just to install cabinets right now for me with my budget. So here is the cabinet space underneath my sink. So I did put in a 2-tier organizational pull-out unit here. I did not affix it to the bottom of the cabinet, so it's just sitting there as I pull it out. Right now it's functioning just as I want it to until I can screw it in. One of the things I did realize as I've been like organizing my space here is how much stuff that I bought from like Marshalls that I really didn't need. I bought a lot of cute little things that may not be serving the most functionality for my space. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like a good trip to Marshalls. It's just that I'm just going to be a little bit more conscious about buying things that are more functional and saying no to some of the little cute things. The pump that I install for the dish liquid, I think whoever came up with this idea, genius. That's been a real like lifesaver. Well, I'm not gonna say a lifesaver, but it's been really functional for me. So you don't have to worry about like changing out the soap dispenser or changing out the dish liquid frequently. You just pop that thing off when you're done with the full bottle and attach it to the next bottle. So this is the cabinet space that is underneath the cooktop. So I haven't filled that back up yet. And then I do want to install another pull-out organizer underneath the oven. So this is where I'm at with the kitchen. And so this is all the things that I need to take back, whether it's to Target, to Home Depot, or to Marshalls.